I just recently finished playing Pokémon Sword. I got through its main story and even went through a good chunk of the post-game. I took my time and spent a hefty 25 hours playing what most people took 8 to 10 hours to do, and I had a fantastic time doing it. But when all was finished, there was still some sort of itch for a Pokémon experience. Let's Go wasn't going to satisfy that, it had to be a genuine Pokémon game, so I brought up my new 2DS XL and booted up Alpha Sapphire. I've never completed a game from Gen 3 prior to this, so it was a neat experience. However, it didn't take long for me to notice how much the game has aged. The quality of life changes made to Pokémon in the latest installments really get me wanting a refresh of some of the older games. Little things like being able to switch out Pokemon from the start screen rather than going to the Pokemon Center and switching them from the PC, and being able to get into wild Pokemon battles at your own will, make playing Pokemon much more easy and accessible for people who can't play video games for long sessions at a time. I can't repeat enough how much I yearn for this treatment for the older installments. We've seen plenty of Wii U games come to Switch, some with quality of life changes, and while it's likely much easier to do, I think it's time for Nintendo to see how much of a big demand there is for some 3DS titles to come as well. And I think there'd be nothing better to tide fans over before the next generation than a port or remaster of the 3DS Pokemon games. That's right, Gen 6, ORAS, and Gen 7 should come. Let's be real though, this is probably not gonna happen. If anything, they're more likely to make a remaster of Gen 2 in the style of Pokemon Let's Go. But if there's one thing Nintendo has been historically good at least since the Wii U's flop, it's listening to fans. I think if the demand was big enough for this kind of thing, they could pull it off. Remasters happen all the time. Games get ported to new consoles left and right from third parties, so there's no reason why it'd be any more difficult for Nintendo to do the same. Seeing a remaster of the 3DS Pokemon games on Switch would be a dream come true. Imagine playing through Omega Ruby with all the quality of life changes, character customization options, and online functionalities that Gen 8 introduces. As much as I'd love a Gen 4 remake to come first, I'd love a high quality redo of what would probably take a lot less labor. Or how about this possibility? You know how recent games never really got third versions? Well, what if they all just put them to Switch? I think it'd be a great idea, and it'd generate a lot of income for Nintendo and the Pokemon Company. Do you guys think I'm riding a dead horse, or am I not the only one who actually wants this kind of thing? Let me know. This is more of a short video, but I had a thought and I really just wanted to put it out there. But until next time, have a good one.